Welcome to My Dementia Adventure, and today I thought I'd address a topic that comes up quite often, which is around, am I getting more forgetful or do I have some sort of cognitive decline going on? And it's a very good question, and one I've been obviously noticing myself is that often I go to the fridge and then go, why am I here? Or I walk into a room and go, why did I come into the room? What was I looking for? And it takes some time for me to actually figure out, oh yeah, that's right. Sometimes I forget totally, and it's not till I'm heading away from the fridge or out of the room that I realize, that's what I came for. Now, a lot of this is a learned behavior, and I don't know if you're anything like me, but I've spent my whole life whizzing around, doing stuff, and taking on board lots of different things all at the same time, having a lot of different balls in the air all at the same time. So I got very used to slipping between doing one task, doing another task. Business is the same, right? You're very lucky if you can actually sit down for an extended period of time and do one task. You know, you might be going to a meeting, you might be on the phone, you might be looking up some information, you might be talking to a customer, whatever it is. Generally, your day is made up of a myriad of different types of tasks and behaviors. And after a while, we get programmed to doing that. And so it's not often that I actually think I'm going to go and do this, and I do nothing but simply get up from where I am, walk over and do it. And that could be just going, I need to take some dog food out of the freezer. I'll go do it now before I forget about it. And I don't know whether you're like me, but you got to be real careful, because on the way to taking the dog food out, you walk past something that needs to be done, you just remember something, need to send an email to someone you said you'd talk to, whatever the reason, there's always something that gets in the way. Suddenly you see some washing that needs folding. I don't know. Whatever tasks go on in your mind as you go between the point of A, I'm going to do this, and B, actually doing it. Hey, we all get sidetracked along the way. So what I've decided to do to see just how bad this is for me is to go, okay, from now on, when I decide to do something, I will do nothing but that task. I won't get sidetracked. I will reteach myself how to simply do one task at a time. Now, I don't know how successful I'm going to be, but I tell you what it will do is it will give me an idea of just how distracted I am versus how forgetful I am. And so I think just the simple thing I'd like to say to you today is, if you find yourself turning up somewhere and going, now what was I here again for? I've forgotten. Then I would suggest it might be a good time for you to unlearn all those distractions and that distractive behavior and the patterns you've got into, and simply do the task. And that might prove to be more difficult than you think. But if you reprogram yourself simply to go, I'm just going to do this, I'm going to make this phone call, I'm going to do whatever, and you don't get distracted, you just do that task, and you reprogram yourself, then it will become painfully aware to you whether actually, you know what? I said I was going to do it, and by the time I got there, I actually had forgotten, versus, actually, that's right. I thought about 25 different things between going there and getting there, and now my head's gone completely somewhere else. So please, if you find yourself increasingly becoming distracted, if you like, from setting out to do something and achieving it, look at your behavior and ask yourself, have I got into a pattern where I've taught myself to be distracted? In which case you can unteach yourself. And then if you unteach yourself, it will then let you know what? That's made all the difference. Or you know what? I'm still forgetting stuff. So thanks so much for joining me. I hope this has been useful. This is a topic that comes up all the time in car parks and wherever I bump into people who go, oh yeah, nice. Yeah, well, let me tell you about, and away it goes. Once again, thanks so much for following My Dementia Adventure. I hope this has been useful. I'm certainly getting challenged all the way, and I really appreciate all of you sending in your questions and bumping into me in the street and talking to me. Hey, thanks very much. Until the next time, have a great day. Cheers, Nick.